in the game of making money. If you make money, I make money. So I want to show you guys how I literally can make this kind of money right here. All right. Hey guys, good evening. So I got out of the way all the bad crap and all the nonsense I've ever done in my life. I still got a lot of stories to tell and they'll get out, but I think for now I got the gist of it. And now it's time to show you guys things of how I make money and some of the things I learned along the way of not just making money, but of being a better person in my road to recovery. Now, it wasn't just drugs. Like I said, I physically, mentally abusive. I was physically and mentally and sexually abused. There's just a lot of different things I had overcome now that I'm at 44, almost 45 years of age. Working at 9 to 5, and I'd rather die than work a 9 to 5. And that is honestly how I truly feel. Talk about how, just conforming to the system. It's just the same repetitive thing over and over. You're working for the lottery, the end result to be death. I mean, it's kind of messed up situation. I've never believed in it. I never will. Never gonna. Life is too short to live day to day working to death. Literally. I mean, there's so many stories of people I know that's worked until retirement, and then they retire, and then they're still trying to, do their own little thing on the side to stay above water, or either not just to stay above water, just to be, just to make another dollar because that's what they're so used to, just for their end result to be death and have nothing left. Their children squander it because not everybody's kids are responsible, and especially nowadays, they just piss it away and they waste it on drugs, or it's just irresponsible. And not only that, you got family members fighting over everything that you worked hard for. It truly is a harsh and cruel world. Besides that, even if I was working for myself, I'd still have these things and people fighting over them. But at least the things that I made, I enjoyed. The money I made, the materials I acquired, I enjoyed life while I did it. It wasn't a struggle. It wasn't a hardship. It wasn't this daily grind that I hated every day. So with that being said, started working at an early age, but 44, let's say give it to the last 25 years. In those last 25 years, I've learned quite a bit. I've done all kinds of jobs. Like I said, I worked 9 to 5. I've done construction, mechanic work. I've worked in restaurants. I've worked in fast food. I've worked in grocery stores. I've buffed floors. I've done it all. I've done literally everything except for working like in a bank. I've worked call center jobs. I've done it all. Anything that's sitting behind a desk tapping on a computer, other than that, I've done everything else. So I've learned a lot of things. Growing up without a father, I had to learn those things on my own. I found people that had those skills and I leached onto them, and I listened carefully, and it was a valuable asset for me. Every kind of hands-on technical class I could take in school, in high school, I was at like ag mechanic, welding, all those different types of classes. Hard to tell what it was in your day. I graduated in 2000, so it's been 25 years. I took a lot of trade skills, and I even went to college and attempted that for a while. And I went to school for going to college for learn how to work on cars, and I went through 2 semesters, got a certificate, and I was only 2 semesters away from getting my associate's degree. I had to stop that. That's a long story short. Or no, that's a long story. I'm not going to make it short because I'm going to have to tell that another time. In all those jobs, I just, like I said, repetitive, wasn't getting nowhere. I was broken. Back then, this was 25 years ago. We're talking minimum wage, $7 an hour. I wasn't hardly making crap, $300 paychecks. You got expensive rent bills, yada, yada, yada. So I always focused, what I like to call manifest. I manifested that one day I was going to have this and have that. And one of those many things was my own business. First of all, my own business. I wanted a nice car. On my agenda was a Camaro back 2008. I can't remember. Whenever the first Transformers come out in Bumblebee, I love that yellow Camaro. I was so attached to those, I always wanted one. And within a year or so after that, I kind of navigated towards a Challengers and worked my way up. And I acquired one of those. I have one now. It's been almost 2 years, and I don't make payments on it. It's paid off. I have a food truck. I know people that have made 10 grand in a day. The most I've ever made in 3 days, I would say it was about $2,500 in a day. In a hard day, the most I ever made was around $900. Like I said, I'm just starting at this. This is gonna be my third season. I've only, spring to summer, or spring to, usually about the end of the year, fall, mid-November, I can usually push it that far. Things slow down. So I've had to come up with other alternatives to make money. I sell on eBay. I sell on Facebook Marketplace. Where else do I sell? I think that's it. I am searching for some new avenues. I'm going to use YouTube as an avenue. I mean, I know I can, once I get to a certain amount of subscribers, I can sell things. And right now I can do like affiliate links. I've been looking into that, thinking about getting into those. I've never done it. Being this mean, that abusive person, drug addicted, selfish person got me nowhere in life. And when I started changing my ways, I started seeing the good things coming towards me. And, I went through 12-step recovery program, and this wasn't for my meth abuse. I kicked that with just regular old substance abuse counseling and the will of not wanting to do it. But I went through Celebrate Recovery, which is 12-step, so that way I could learn how to deal with my past trauma, my anger, my irritability, a lot of trauma that I just didn't even know existed, and I was just tired of being an angry person all the time. So I went through that, 12-step recovery program, and it led me down to a path of showing me of humility and teaching me, to lean on others. And not only just to lean on others, as I progressed in life, I wanted to see people progress. So that's what I'm getting at here. I went through all those recovery. I was even a leader, and I went through that, and it made me feel good helping people get clean and progress in life. And I'm looking at this YouTube as an avenue to help you guys make the kind of money that I make. I'm not rich by any means. I am just now starting to get comfortable, like literally. What's up, Mickey? Just now starting to get comfortable. I still have a long road to go. I still have a lot of things I need to pay off. And, I do have some debt still, a little bit, but I have a long road to go. So I'm by far rich at all. And I don't want to be rich, but I just want to live comfortable. And I want to bring you guys with me. I want you guys to see my success. I want you guys to know that it's possible, coming from someone down low and has moved their way up to the top. I want you guys to experience the same feelings I have. I want you guys to feel, what it is to be on top. I want you guys, if you guys need help with anything, I'm here. I'm just an email away. And if you want to talk, shoot me your email and I'll get back to you. I'm thinking about putting my email out sometime. Just, I'm still trying to fill out this whole YouTube thing and, the bots and, scammers and this and that. So I'm here. I want to help people. One of the things that I want to help, because I know in the game of making money, if I make money, or if you make money, I make money, right? I want to show you guys how I make that from a variety of things. Like I said, I do eBay. I sell, a food truck, sell on Marketplace. But I have my eBay analytics pulled up right now. I just want to show you guys. This is, in the last 90 days, I've put very minimal effort into it. I don't know, I'm just really not feeling the eBay thing. I'm kind of starting to get burnt out on it. So that's why I like being an entrepreneur. I can switch my game up. I'm really getting burnt out on it. So I've really put very, very minimal effort. This is 38 orders, all right? I want you guys to see this. These are my analytics. As you see right here, 38 orders $1,874.74, and that was from November to now. Okay, that's $105 collected by eBay for their fees. I had selling cost of about $800, and my take home was $974. Because I don't know if you know anything about eBay. So, well, what it shows is it's basically I'm averaging about $50 a sale, but I can't just go pick up an item and sell that item for $50, because what I do is I sell a little bit of everything. There's no method to my madness. I sell all kinds of stuff. I'm going to show you guys some of the things I sell, but like I said, there's really no method to my madness. I find what's interesting to me, or what I just have a really keen eye to this. After I've been selling collectibles and doing it since 2015, so I have a really keen eye about antiques and collectibles and nostalgic things, and you know, different array of items like that. And so I just have a wide variety of things I collect and I sell, and I even collect. You know, I literally collect. I will show you guys my collection someday, but I just want to show you a little bit of my inventory. Like, these are just toy cars. I used to sell these at festivals, and literally selling these cars, I could make $500, $2,000 in a day, couple days. Like, literally, I used to sell these. I used to have a Facebook marketplace, or not a Facebook page. It was Diecast. Oh shoot, I can't even think of the name. This is my last name, Diecast Toys Collectibles, something or other. I can't remember. It's been 4 or 5 years since I was doing this, back in 2015. But I used to sell these, you know, and have auctions and sell the crap out of these little cars. You know, and I still sell them now, but I sell them on eBay. Up until I started my food truck, I was selling these at festivals. And like I said, I have so many of these cars, and not just cars. Like I said, I have a wide variety of all kinds of collectibles. These are actual lunchbox, and you know, if it has a thermos that's complete, it makes it worth a whole lot more money. And of course, you know, the value goes up with the condition. See, I can't even open this shit. It's hard to do this with one hand. Alright, there we go. See, and like the condition, you know, plays a big part in what you're selling. Tons and tons of cars in here. You know, more Ninja Turtles, Mighty Mouse, you know, tons of cars. I've sold items at outrageous prices, and I'm not saying it because I was being stingy, because that's what it's worth. You'd be so surprised at some of the things that are vintage or nostalgic that is worth so much money to people. I sold an old school Furby toy that was like the digital watch Furby, is from like the 90s. I sold that thing for $250, and I bought it at Goodwill for like $2.99. You know, it's crazy the amount of stuff that sells. I've bought a remote, like, you know, remote for TVs, but it was like a special remote for something, and I paid 79 cents for it, and I sold that thing for almost $100. There's just so many things that I've sold for crazy amounts of money. I sold one year at a yard sale. I paid $20 for this. It's like a handmade, I think it was Indians and Cowboys chess set. It was like made out of marble or something, I don't know, but I sold that thing for almost $200 on eBay. I've just sold an array of things for an abundant amount of money. It's just crazy. I've sold comic books for thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars. I've sold baseball cards. You see, I got Pokemon cards over here. There's old magazines in there. I have so much stuff. It's not even funny. There's Kiss magazines, all those that say keep frozen. Those are all comic books. It's just crazy. Vintage video games and accessories sell for crazy amounts of money, hundreds of dollars. especially Rockstar, or not Rockstar, yeah. What the hell's that called? Guitar Hero. See, I had a brain fart. Guitar Hero, vintage Guitar Hero sells for crazy money. It's vintage electronics. Let me show you guys this. This is my electronic right here. These are stereo units. VCR. These all right here need to be repaired, and I will sell them for parts repair, and people will buy them on eBay. All these here I still have to test and go over. Look at these units. There's so many units here. Look at all these receivers. It sells like crazy. This Marantz unit right here is worth, somewhere around $1,000. I could sell it used for $300 to $600 on eBay. Look it up. I got a brand new in the box JVC VCR right here, never been opened. I didn't even look that up yet to see what it would sell for. The combo, the VHS and the DVD unit, these things can sell for $50, $80, $100 or more, just depending on the brand. VCRs can sell for $30, $100, $30 to $100, just depends. And I buy VCRs all day long, anywhere from $1 to $10. I never pay more than $10 for a VCR. Never. You're crazy if you do. People give them away, and they do. Same thing for stereo units, but depending on what it's worth, I'll look it up. Depending on what it's worth, I said I can't really tell you a price at the most that I would pay for something, because again, depending on what it's worth, I may pay a lot of money for it. I have another brand new in the box Sears. See that thing? I got another one. This right here is open box though. It's crazy the amount of things that people will buy and it's worth money. So come with me, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'm ready to take you on my journey. I want to bring you guys to the top. I want to show you that it's possible, because it is. Just wait here. I just went and talked to a gentleman the other day about setting my food truck up. I'm gonna start doing food truck videos, showing you guys how I make money, actually working my food truck, doing videos, posting that. I'm out of breath. I'm kind of excited talking about all this, because this buying and selling and teaching this thing has become my addiction. I was an addict, and this kind of stuff has become my addiction, and it's thrilling. It is, especially buying this stuff, going on the hunt, going to yard sales and stuff, or like a lot of these toys, like how you see you're like, how's he got so many toy cars and stuff? Mainly the toy cars, I find people that have collections and they want to sell them, 2,000 pieces or whatever, and I pay, we work out a deal. I don't know. I'm not even trying to think of numbers. I've bought some crazy collections worth hundreds of thousands of dollars for, less than $1,000. It's, like I said, it's crazy. But you got to be careful what you buy, because, a lot of stuff isn't worth money. You really got to learn and do your due diligence. But if you guys got anything from this and you're interested in learning, please like, subscribe, and follow. And as I started saying in the last few videos, it's never too late to make a better tomorrow, and don't stop chasing dreams. All right, guys, I'm out of here.